Spiritual check-in part 2. Guys, I hope you are still in your jammies. I hope you got some fuzzy bunny slippers on. I hope your hair tied up in a bun. Popped you some popcorn. Put the kids to bed. Or just alone riding in your car. Spiritual check-in. Where y'all at? Y'all okay out there? Because we in a spiritual warfare. That has not changed from part 1. We are in a spiritual warfare. And guess what? The good part about this is you are destined to birth that purpose. That's right. Congratulations. You're pregnant. Yes. And some of you, because we are in a spiritual warfare, let me be clear. Some of us have been carrying that baby way too long, and that baby is ready. It's knocking at you. That's why it's a whole bunch of foolishness happening. The calamity, the confusion, the uncertainty, the uneasiness. You just super stressed in your mind, your body. It seems like the entire environment, everything around you, everything you put your hand on, you go to, you participate in, you're involved in, it's just a bit much. Because that baby is saying, I'm ready to come out. It is time for that purpose to be birthed, for it to come out. It has been within you for way too long. Guys, we are in a spiritual warfare. We don't have time to clench ourselves and keep what's in us in. We cannot withhold what's in us. It has to come out. It has to come out. It is ready to come out. It is ready to come out. We are in a spiritual warfare, y'all. This is spiritual check-in part 2. Where y'all at? Are you okay? Where you at today? How you feeling today? See, that's another part of the pregnancy process, right? When you go in to go see a real doctor, a tangible doctor, your OBGYN, into a physical doctor's office, a physical clinic, once you get finished being seen by the nurse, and then the doctor finally comes in, and sometimes the nurse asks you pretty much the preliminary same questions as your doctor. The first question is, how you feeling today? How have you been feeling? See, that's a temperature check. That's a gauge check. We talked about that in part 1, y'all. See, throughout your pregnancy, throughout your term, throughout this purpose time period, you have had to need to check in with yourself. People who in your circle, in your life, in your tribe, in your village should have been checking up on you, because they know that you are carrying something that's getting ready to come into this world. So guess what? As the temple, as the structure, come on, y'all, stay with me. As the physical structure, you are holding something, and they want to make sure that that structure is properly functioning, because if that structure is properly functioning, then that physical baby is going to be okay. Because as long as you're taking care of yourself, then that means that the baby is taken care of too, because you're taking care of yourself. Because everything that you are and that you eat and everywhere you go and everything you surround yourself around, that baby will be a recipient of that as well. So I ask you, How you doing today? How you feeling today? How you been feeling? Because we coming up on the term, y'all. Some of y'all ready to birth that baby. Some of y'all just got pregnant, and congratulations. And some of y'all ready to birth that baby. As I think about the purpose that's getting ready to be birthed within each and every one of you that are listening, I think about the preparation time. When you're getting ready to birth a physical child, and the weeks have dwindled down and the days have dwindled down, and you've gotten the room together. You've hung the pictures. You've put up the rocking chair. You've put up the baby bed. You've stocked up the closet with clothes and diapers and all the other necessities. And then you've packed your bag. Because you might stay for a short period of time and you might stay for a long period of time. But you pack your bag all in preparation. Because you're getting ready to birth something. And when you get ready to birth something, you prepare. And the great thing too about getting ready to birth something great is that you generally, no matter who it is, you generally have 1 to 2 to many, but generally one person that's right there beside you. Generally, whether that's a midwife, your doula, your significant other, a family member, a best friend, someone, an affiliate, an associate, someone that you trust to be a part of the process with you. So as you are carrying that purpose and as you are getting ready to birth that purpose, and those of you who just found out that you are pregnant, ensure that partner of choice, spirit, is in lockstep with yours, is in alignment with yours. It's on the same track, wavelength, scale as yours. Why do I say that? Chi, why do you say that? Why is that so important? Well, when you think about a midwife, a doula, they are with the person who's getting ready to have birth from start to finish, most times. That's their role. And their role is to understand the person that is giving birth, who they are, their background, how they respond to different things, how they tick, what are their triggers, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, what makes them comfortable. Because when it's time to birth, breathe, push, relax, breathe, push, relax. That midwife, that doula, that partner, that chosen person has to know how to get you to that place of success. So as we understood in part 1, checking ourselves, I ask you, ask your partner, your midwife, your doula, your significant other, your friend, your associate, your acquaintance, where is their spirit? Because if we are in a spiritual warfare, the last thing that you need that opposing person to be, or that additional person on your team to be, is not on the same wavelength, is not on the same track, not on the same mental capacity. Because as we know it, things can be aborted along the way. See, you ready to push, you ready to give birth, and then that partner may say, oh, it's not time yet. Oh, that's just, I've had those before. That ain't, it's not time. I've had Braxton Hicks like that too. That's not, you'll be fine. I wouldn't go in if I was you. I wouldn't worry about calling nobody. No, because you know your body. You know your temple. You know your promise. You know your purpose. You know what the source has spoken to you about. You know what's downloaded in your spirit. You know what's about to come out of you. You need someone who's been with you every step of the way. And not only someone with you every step of the way, but also someone who is going to labor with you. See, as part one was going on, what kept hitting me was travailing women. The word travail, 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 travail. And travail is not always a good word people like to hear, because that means work. That means pain. That is labor. That is agony. That is torment. Oh my gosh. That means suffering. And what does that mean? That means when you are birthed with a promise, when you are birthed with a destiny, it's got to come out. And will there be some agony along the way? You got nausea happening, body aches, body swelling, feeling all faint, low energy. But it's part of the process. You trying to figure out why you going through it. You trying to figure out why am I so uneasy? I just can't get right. My spirit is just blah. I can't get right. That's because you got something inside of you ready to come out. And you need people on your team that's going to help you birth that thing and going to labor with you, and that's going to suffer with you and breathe with you and hold your feet up and massage your arms and massage your head, hold your hand, whatever it takes. You are going to need people on the same spiritual wavelength as you. Don't you get nobody on your team, in your camp, in your village that ain't on the same spiritual wavelength. So as you are checking yourself, make sure you are checking for the next one. They say, don't check me. Don't come checking for me. No. Go checking for them. Go checking for them. Because see, they upset because ain't nobody been checking for them. And that's why things have been all, willy-nilly, and the calamity and the confusion and all these different variables and factors. Okay, that we talked about all in part one. No. Go check for them. Who's willing to go through the pain with you? Who willing to answer that phone call when you wake up out your sleep and you just need somebody to pray with you? Who gonna be in that labor room with you? And most importantly, who gonna still be around once that purpose comes to fruition? Yo, I know you know about it. Oh, it's all cute when you got that baby bump. You looking cute in your maternity clothes. You still you still got it together. You looking fresh to death. But yo, everybody on the team until that baby come. Ooh. Now listen, everybody's not like that. People don't immediately run away, okay? But some folks just can't hang. So let's be clear about this. What you carrying, everybody is not going to be able to take it once you birth that promise out. Yo. Everybody is not going to be able to handle that beautiful promise that's been birthed in you. Because guess what? Some people say, ooh, that baby just too much. I don't know. I can't, it's a lot of responsibility. I don't know. I thought I could help you. I thought I could, be around and help you here and there and be available. Them folks ain't got gone. You better go checking for them spirits. Go check for them and their spirit. And make sure that they are okay. Because it is understood that when others are not okay, they are not able to properly assist you. And yes, the baby will be yours. The purpose is yours. But sometimes you need the right team, the right tribe, the right village to help you even carry that thing out. What does that mean? Help you raise that baby. Help you take that baby to the doctor. Help you, just be that support system. And when it comes down to that good old purpose, y'all, sometimes you're not going to always have the best support system, if one at all. People get gone real quick when they see, ooh, wow, that's a lot. I didn't know. I ain't ready. Congratulations, you're pregnant. This is real. This is spiritual check-in, y'all, part 2. This is real. We are in a real spiritual warfare. It is very imperative that you check yourself and you also check your surroundings. Because a lot of people are not aware and they're not going to be aware. And like we said in part 1, they're going to be over in a corner somewhere trying to figure it out. We're not finished, y'all. We in the spiritual check-in season. This is a whole season. And this is part 2. So I don't know how many parts InEarthgie therapy will have. But we absolutely appreciate you for tuning in on today. There is more to come. We're going to check y'all on the next one.